In my assembly this week, I want to think about just two of our learning keys. And the two that I want to think about, I think, are really, really important at this moment. The first one I want to think about is our persevering key. And I think that's a really, really important one, especially at this time when we've all got different challenges to face. And sometimes when we're asked to persevere because things are a little bit tricky, it's at this time that you might use this key, your questioning key, because you might question if what you're doing is absolutely right. There are lots of challenges at the moment that we're all facing, and I think these two keys are absolutely vital at this point. We need to really dig deep to persevere, and there's one word that I want to show to you. It's the word quit. And quit is quite a grown-up word, but basically it means you want to give in. You've had enough. And actually, at times when you just think, oh, it's either too tricky or too hard, I want to quit, that's the time when you really need to dig deep and show your persevering key. And sometimes when it gets really tricky, you might even question yourself and say, what's the point? But actually, again, you need to dig deep. I've got a poem that I want to share with you, and it's called Don't Give Up. And this week, if you're facing a challenge that just feels a little bit too hard, I want you to think about those two keys. Think about your persevering key and think about this poem. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit. Life is strange with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure comes about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell just how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you must not quit. So this week, when that going gets just a little bit tough, think about that poem, think about not quitting, and think about what you could do to help yourself. I'll see you next week for another assembly. Bye.